A lot of emotions.
Annoys people, I should have said. Yeah. So
It's a good way of getting people's attention.
it is
isn't it?
because people's attention span, you've got to get them. You know, if that said something about cows, people might just be like, oh, forget that, you know what I mean? But this is why you're here. So what do you think about dairy in general? I know you mentioned that you tried it or something.
I tried cutting out all animal products for a little while, but at the time I had other kind of stress and OCD and like health issues going on, which made it really difficult for me. And I just found I couldn't maintain that lifestyle.
Yeah.
So
you do have to learn, a fair bit and get used to it to make it easier. I do understand that. It's not very convenient, especially with kids.
Yeah, it was a high workload just finding out, what supplements do I need to take and what amounts and planning it. It took quite a lot of effort planning it.
You don't really need if you planned it properly, you probably wouldn't need the odd beat, but you know what I mean. It's not that important. But if I showed you, and I'm guessing that you know all this because you tried it and you've looked into dairy.
Yeah.
I've showed a few people this of sad cows and what we put them through just so we can have. What do you think about mothers especially? When they see the baby being took away and stuff like that.
I do feel hugely emotional. Yeah,
it is, isn't it?
It's so heartbreaking to see.
And this is why I think I'd say 95% of people are good people. Especially when it comes to moral, being a morally good person, and this is why we're aiming for these people.
It's just a truck going past.
We're aiming for these people to say, look, you're obviously in the 95% of people who've got a brain and a heart. Mm-hmm. We look at this footage and think, I can't do that anymore. Do you know what I mean? Surely.
Yeah.
And you said that you might look into it in the future. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. Well, I've literally just bought a load of soy milk because
Yes.
I know that's there's definite health benefits. I work in cardiology as cardiac scientist.
Oh, okay.
I've read there's so much evidence for the cholesterol benefits and everything of switching to soy milk. So I know there's definite benefits and pluses to it. It's just I've got to phase it in and make an effort towards that long term.
Do you know what? If I understand people walking around Tesco, for instance, and they don't know where stuff is and everything's got milk and blah blah. But once you learn where the things are and what to eat, I have cakes, chocolate, yogurts, I have everything pizzas. I do eat mainly whole foods, but obviously I do have a bit of crap. So I think once you just learn where to buy certain things, you don't go without. You know what I mean?
No,
and it's as simple as that, and it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. Do you know what I mean? So. But when do you think you'll? So you bought your soy milk. Do you think? Have you got a vision for the future where you'll be like, right, I hope I'm vegan by 6 months' time or anything like that?
Yes.
Toilet time.
Sorry. Let's find. Daddy's just over there. Do you want to catch up with Daddy? Can you see him?
There he is.
Sorry. I'll keep an eye on her. I would say probably not necessarily 6 months because. It's just hard, as I said, planning it for my young children as well and everything. It just takes a lot of my time.
I can imagine, yeah.
But definitely within the next couple of years, my aim is to be at least 99% whole food, plant-based.
Yeah.
I know there's huge health benefits. I know it's the right thing to do morally as well. So it's it's just getting myself closer and closer every day.
Yeah. Just to do half an hour a day, just reading, and a couple of weeks in, it's not that. It's not like learning a language. You know what I mean? I'm trying to learn Russian at the minute, so I know it's definitely not like learning a language. But you say you're a cardiac
scientist.
Yeah. So, what would your opinion be on whole food, plant-based diet in general, in terms of the heart and things like that? Is it?
There's a huge amount of evidence in support of it. For benefits of cardiac risk, stroke. Okay, sorry, darling. Sorry about that. I might have to.
No, it's good.
But it's good to chat.
Thank you for that. Appreciate it. See.